Hello all, this is FG the Big Red Dog.
It's Rush UK 12.
And this is going to be a render build for our channel.
Yeah, render machine.
Yeah, it's going to be our new render machine when we're through with this. So,
get started with the RAM. Right, let's make sure we got the right RAM. What have we got here?
1 gig. 1 gig.
They're the two 1 gigs.
Yeah, the 1 gigs, don't want them
anymore. No, we're going to go 4 gigs.
4 gig.
Right.
Quite easy to insert these RAM are normally, just to line the pins up, push down on each side, nice and firmly. Shouldn't really be doing this on a bed, you should be doing it on a flat surface, but it's a bit spongy, so it probably helps. There we go, RAM's in nicely.
Okay. Processor.
Okay, this is a new processor for this machine. This is a quad-core processor at a 2.13 rating, was it, Russ, I believe?
Yeah, 2.13. There'll be pictures included with this video.
So you can see exactly what went into this. Russ gets the processor in correct. Oh,
I don't damage the pins on the socket. Hold on.
you're going the wrong way, dude. Pins are that way.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what I'm recording with my camera. No clue. Hopefully
it's good stuff.
Hopefully it's quality material, this.
Yeah, right, okay, now we've got to install the wonderful back
plate for the cooler. This cooler's a pretty beastly cooler that we've got going in it. Copper and what's that other name? Alloy, that's the one.
Okay.
Now we need the front plate now.
Yeah, these have got to be removed. As I said, it was only just sort of put in here because it's been so long since I've had to do all of this.
Well, since you took it apart from last time, eh?
Yeah, I kept it all. I did this to keep it all together. Right, I need these 4 screws to place those there.
This should be pretty easy, simply lined up. Hopefully.
Yeah, it's always easier said than done.
Yeah, tends to be. Sometimes a little bit of wiggling is required. Most of the time though, it's pretty. Just get a little closer. What we're doing down here. And you want to not screw these in too tight to start off with.
Yeah, I've got
just a little loose, just a little wiggle on them, so you and then you want to lock them up a little bit. Not straight away. Easy boy. Don't want to stab a hole in the new bloody motherboard. Then once you've got them all in, you can sort of lock them up a little bit tighter. Doesn't matter what way you lock them up, but you can do opposites each way, or
this particular part doesn't matter.
You can do opposites each way though, if you preferred, but it doesn't really matter.
This is the massive difference to your cooler. This thing locks from the back.
Back, yeah. Where mine just clips on very bloody awkwardly.
Rather scarily.
Yeah, rather scarily. It's a lot of pressure on the board. There we go. They're nice and Loctite.
No bow in the board. Dave.
No bow in the board. It's got a little bit of a bow, not a lot.
Compared to yours, that's nothing.
Compared to mine, yeah. Well, you got to remember mine's got 3mm mounts, fucking spacers on it as well.
Have we got the thermal compound?
Where is the thermo compound?
It's run away with us.
It's run away. Here it is. We have it. It's on top of the PBR. With my cup of tea.
Let's just give that
Give that a little polish.
Right, you want roughly.
I'm not the best cameraman here, but
a pea-sized
amount
of this.
Obviously, if you prefer a little bit more, you can. It doesn't really matter. You'd only not use it at all.
The usual amount that I would recommend. To put on the processor. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spread it about. With
you don't have to spread it about though, people. You can just donk your processor on it. But some people do prefer to spread it out. I prefer to spread it over the whole thing with a nice even credit card normally.
That's good enough for me.
But some people don't. Some people are different. Everyone's different. Everyone's got their own ways now.
Just slide these clips on, which is always easier said than done.
Now this is the case it's going to be going in very quickly. Let's get a nice image of that. You can see all the cables all ready, hard drives, I/O bay, spare RAM. What the processor came in. It's just appalling. I mean, come on. Processor came in that with a bit of tissue and plastic. That's rubbish. Should be in a nice sealed box with some spongy material on it, holding it in place. It's poor. But never mind. I'll tell you what, the graphics card we've got going, this is a beast. Let's just get a little close up of that graphics card for you. I mean, look at that. Look at that beast. That's £1.5 grand of graphics right there.
It certainly is. No.
Supplied by myself to Mr. Russell as a favour for what he done for me. Oh no, he's having some problems just mounting on the cooler at the moment, so I'm just gonna get some angles, better angles, so we can sort of see what he's trying to do. Yeah. There's not a lot of light. I do apologise. Oh look, we've got 2 cams, different angles. Bloody well hard this is. I have no idea what my one's recording, because I can't see the bloody screen on it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it's all quality footage.
It's all quality footage. I bet it ain't. I bet it's all over the place.
There shall be one way to find out.
Yeah, watch you back in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, maybe a bit longer than 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think I have this together in 5 minutes.
No, I don't know. Oh, I've just got my camera in on your shot. Very quickly, while we're on the subject, the cameras we're using. I'm using a Microsoft HD Life Cam. It costs around £70, they do. It's a full HD, captures in 720 or 1080. I'm currently capturing in 720 though, because I don't like my machine rendering in 1080, throws a hissy fit. And Russ is using the HTC One, which is capturing in 720 or 1080.
I believe that's capturing in 1080.
Which is capturing full 1080 at the moment, so that is some very quality footage there. You can see me filming him through my mic. I'll just quickly show you my little webcam. Here it is. It's not that bad. It's good. Does the job. It's also got a working mic, so.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I do believe we are ready to install the motherboard.
Okie
into the
dokie.
case.
We will be right back in 2 seconds.
Alright, I'm going to get this motherboard into the machine, but first we must insert the I/O plate. Very important, that is.
Yeah. Do not forget the I/O plate.
Because you end up making a second take
Very
like we are
quickly,
now.
I'm just going to show you what we've got in this. We've got a Western Digital. Is that a 2 terabyte? No, it's a 774 gig. Got a little another Western Digital 160 gig.
That's your plate in.
A Toshiba. What is that? Is that a 60?
That's a 250
That's
gigabyte
a
hard
250
drive.
250 gigabyte hard drive, and bloody hell, the writing on
160.
that. Another 160 gigabyte hard drive. I can't see a name on that though. So, and then we've got an Nvidia Quadro.
4800 graphics card with 1.5 gigabytes of GDDR5 memory.
There we go. They're bloody expensive. They're about 1,500 quid.
Brand new.
Brand new.
Right, Dave, I'm going to have to hand you over this second camera.
Motherboard was a is a Foxconn G34MX, if I remember correctly. So G31MX actually, sorry. It's a G31MX Foxconn board, which they are also overclockable.
Right, we've now fitted the motherboard to the system. Don't forget to line up your mounting holes and make sure your spacers, you count them as you put them in, and once you know they're in and you've got your mounting holes lined up like I have, you make sure you can find all of your spacers, otherwise you will be shorting out your motherboard. Let's get some screws in.
Let's do this. I/O plate installed. Beautiful. Just check that right there. Sorry about the random flash of light. Power pack is a Easy Cool 600 volt.
Stand still, man. It's like shaky vision.
No. Well, it's kind of hard with this camera because it picks up every fucking move you make on my one. even if I'm not shaking.
Yeah, can you bring mine over a little? That's it.
It's got a decent shot, mate, of it. It's kind of hard to operate 2 cameras at once.
Yeah, we're recording this on a Microsoft Live Cam.
HD 720 record.
And we're also recording this on a HTC One, which is HTC's latest flagship phone. We thought we'd give the two cameras a comparison. Obviously, the phone being the more expensive
Look at that,
one
your phone's
here.
that good, I can capture it through yours.
Yeah, that's the wonderful 1080p display there.
It's beautiful. It's really crisp image, it's lovely. In fact, I can make out every single hair on your arm.
Yeah.
It's fucking brilliant, like. Okay, so that's all the motherboard screws in by the looks of it. You just want to give them a little nip up, not too tight now, but just to make sure the board's secured in place and it's not going to wiggle about or anything. Because obviously it's got a fan going on it and it's going to be spinning and that would create rattling and stuff like that, which you don't want. It's nice and secure.
Nice and secure. Okay, now for the fun stuff.
All for the fun stuff. Fun stuff! Putting power and fans and plugs in and hard drives, CD bays and graphics cards.
The one that's always fun, which is the...
Bloody hell.
Yeah, this power supply's got some cables on it.
Yeah, hasn't it? Bloody hell, it's got more than mine, you know.
Yeah, I will be upgrading this power supply to a modular power supply.
Oh.
To try and remove some of these excess cables that I don't use and have to have hanging around.
That's going to be a tricky one. I'm sure try and get some light in there for you, dude.
Yeah, this is always the most fun plug to put in.
Yeah,
once you've got the board in.
Once you've got the board in, yeah. Try and wiggle that into there. There's some good ways of doing this. You can wedge a screwdriver and then try and succeed in clipping it in just to your left a little bit, mate.
Yeah, I can't see because the cameras are in the way.
Sorry, dude. Go on. Bang, just like that.
Let me get the cables out
of the way of the cooler.
Come back down.
Just tuck them away somewhere. Don't have to tuck them right out of the way. If you really want to, you can. Russ is going to try to by the looks of it. Bend them around his cooler elements.
I don't see that happening.
I'd do it if you would have took it out and put it under, but never mind. You're going to do it now, aren't you? Yeah. He's going to take it out and thread it under just for that.
I really have a choice because I don't wish to be seeing...
Pull it right out and screwdriver it again, dude.
I'm just going to see if I can do this.
By hand.
Really need to get in
oh,
there.
your face has been on camera, unlucky. Or your back of your head.
The back of my head's fine.
Is we in?
Yeah, we're in.
Look at that, bit of cable management going on already. Tucked nicely behind the back, out the way of everything else.
Pull this cable through. There we go, that's round the back.
Out the way, tucked around nicely. Beautiful, right.
Joy of joys.
Joy of joys next.
The graphics card.
The graphics card. The Nvidia Quadro. The bad boy of graphics cards. The beast for rendering.
And for those of you that went, that will never go in that system.
Yeah, that will never fit in there. You're wrong. It does just about with literally a couple of mil of play. Well, maybe an inch. So, yeah, it's about an inch. Say it's an inch? Just under. Half inch. Call it 3/4. So, just about. Beast of a card, that is. Anyway, moving on swiftly.
I've got to pull the card back out and remember I've got to plug it in first.
Yes, my hand will power it up. This card has its off-board power supply as well as taking power from the motherboard itself. Motherboard slot for the graphics card is a PCIe 16x 2.0. So the brilliant thing about this motherboard is got some really cool, it's got all the expansion slots you need on it. But one problem is when you put a graphics card in it, you can't use the little yellow one, and then you're fucked really if you've got anything like another kind of onboard capture device, like a there's loads of them out there, isn't there?
There certainly is. Okay guys, sorry, I just realised that we missed the graphics card installation, so I do apologise for that. Where are we, Dave?
Hard drives installation.
Yeah.
Wrong way, yep.
Decided to put a drive less in the system for now. So we can get the correct cable.
The correct cable back. I'll retrieve it from my system. I can't remember what hard drive play it's on. It's on one of them. remember using it because it wouldn't go in properly, would it? Let's have a look. You don't want that in there, bruv. Trust, scare the life out of you.
There's one temperature sensor in.
I'll tell you what, right, I've got the exact same board in my system here, and that North Bridge, bloody hell does it get hot. And you just shove the temperature probe right inside it.
There we go, that'll do.
And another temperature probe inside the graphics.
Just to measure the airflow that comes off.
Comes
That's
off
about
of it.
all I can do. Because this card's very, very well shielded.
Yes, it is indeed.
Right, there's the operating system drive in, and that really does need to go there.
Yes.
Okay, if you'd excuse me,
We need
gather another couple of cables.
fancy yellow ones. I'm going to go with some orangey yellow cables. Since we have got some orange mounts up there as well, so bring out the colour of the case a bit more.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not?
Right. These are for the other two drives, which I will place there in a moment. Now we have an old-fashioned IDE CD-ROM drive in this machine, but it's not important that we have
CD drives, because we're not going to be doing much installation from CD-ROMs. Everything we've got is data download we use, because it's a lot easier to recover your stuff if you've got it downloaded on an open source drive somewhere. It's just, I can back up him, he can back me up, it's no problem. We do not need loads and loads of useless CDs laying about.
Right, there we go, that's in. Okay, right, the motherboard's powered, the graphics card's powered. Let's get some power to this hard drive. Let's get some
Fire up just to see if she boots.
fans in, and we'll get some machine going. Alright guys, this is where we're going to leave this tutorial.
We'll be right
We'll
back.
be back once the Windows is in and the machine's running.
We'll speak to you in a second.
Hey guys, we're back.
This is FG the Big Red Dog,
Rush UK 12.
and this is our build so far. We've got everything in, everything's wired up, and we're just about to power on. Let's just quickly have a reminder of what we've got in here. We've got a quad-core processor running at 2.13 gigahertz with an L2 8MB cache. We've got an NVIDIA Quadro FX 480, which it has got an SLI capabilities, but we're not running an SLI. We don't need to. It's only going to be a render machine. 4 gig RAM on board. One 250 gig for the Windows drive, and then a Mashable RAID 0 for, it's going to be 300 gig about, isn't it?
360.
About 360 gig, because the partition will knock off a couple of gig off that. And then
But basically, this is tidy as the cables are going to get, 'cause
Yeah.
it's just a rendering machine.
yeah, we're not
It
too
doesn't
bothered.
need to be much prettier than this.
No, this is it.
As long as your CPU is clear and got air to move around it, you're normally pretty good.
Yeah, everything's in and ready to go. So
Push the power button,
push the
Dave.
power button. Also, this case we've got is quite useful. It's got temperature monitors on it, which we will be monitoring a lot. Russ, it helps if you turn the power switch on the power pack, mate.
It does help. Right. This is one of those.
This is one of those
We don't,
problems.
because we don't have the manual. We have the fun of.
We have the fun of
Working
playing
out.
around now.
Yeah.
With what
Alright,
power
guys.
switch
Once we've got it running, we'll come back.
we'll come back.
Right, guys, we're back.
We're back.
Dave, push the power button for us.
Let's see what happens. Did you turn the power switch on, dude?
No, I turned it off
Again.
after we got it working.
And we're off. Here we go now. We are up and running. We've got blue fans. Fans are all running. Something. Telling us what's going on inside. Brilliant. Currently with fan speed to 1900 RPM. That fan's not registering, and that bottom one's 1900 also. So we're good. Temperature gauge sitting about 23 degrees, 24 on the bottom one. CPU temp's the bottom in it.
The top one.
Top one, 23. What, that one?
Yeah.
Oh, that one's not registering yet. That's not got anything on it, dude. That is not registering, that one.
Alright, okay.
So, we'll take a look at that a little bit later on. We'll figure out why that is. Maybe something's wrong
We're
with
just
it.
waiting for an image to appear on the screen.
Of some sort.
We'll come up to that.
We're not running a dual band monitor at all. Don't get confused with the monitor that's on the side there. It's not used. It's only this top one you're looking at, this big black one. I'll tell you what, I've got to show the YouTube this. Look at this. We've got a fucking computer mounted on the wall. You cannot say that that is not cool. Still waiting for something to post. If it's going to post.
Alright, it's likely
that the RAM's not inserted correctly.
Alright, we'll just hit the power button off.
Give him a little wiggle. And let's try again.
Excuse the mess of wires that you can see. It's just one of the hazards of a computer.
Should we go on the right channel?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe the man needs to go outwards.
I've just done that.
No, you pulled him inwards, didn't you?
Yeah, then I went, no, stuff it, I'll push him out. It's possible, very possible, that this wants to post on board graphics card.
Could be very possible.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, there we go, we're posted.
Onboard graphics.
Excellent.
Lovely.
Great, so we've got drivers to install now, boot manager's mission and that, so we're going to install Windows. Windows 7's going on this.
It's going to be Windows 7 Home Premium 64-bit people.
Yeah, because we've got all the tasks we're making it doing that, so we're going to need the extra processing power and that, plus the board. I don't know if the board can take it actually.
Yeah, the board will take it. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. We certainly had a little fun making it. Please don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe. And PS, sorry about the wire nest, but it's just the joys of running a PC, I'm afraid.